Hello Internet, welcome to something new. We're going to be playing a little bit of Rocket League. Basically, today I was supposed to stream and I failed to stream because my internet was down. Now my internet is back, but it's too late for me to go live. So, going to do some YouTube exclusive. I thought Rocket League would be a nice easy one. I'm not very good. I'm sure that will be apparent in my playing, but yeah, we're going to play a little bit of Rocket League and we'll see how angry I get at this game. I'm normally a pretty competitive dude, but I try not to get competitive over video games nowadays. And yeah, I've been playing Rocket League, enjoy Rocket League, despite not being very good at it. And yeah, completely missed the ball. Classic. And yeah, we're just gonna play. So normally, oh, and there may be some lagginess. There's not. I did some test recordings. The actual game looks exactly like what I see, so it's not a computer issue. It's definitely my internet. Man, it's hard to talk and focus on what I'm doing, huh? So hopefully we just saved the ball there. Oh, and I'm sitting on my controller cable as well, which is super great. So that means I can't adjust my controller. And it's really hard. So if you've never done, if you've never done any kind of YouTube stuff, it's actually pretty difficult. Let me fix my controller here. It's actually pretty difficult to talk while you're playing a game. I mostly play Cataclysm, which is one of those games where you have a lot of time to think. There's not really anything pressuring you to make a decision in the moment. So just score on him. Great job, teammate. So normally I don't have... How? He says. Because you didn't jump, clearly, is why that happened. That's a bummer. Oh, he says, oh. Poor guy. And, I'm not a super good video game guy, and I try my best. I completely whiffed. That could have been a good shot on goal, but... And they're okay. So this is one of those games where my teammates are doing all the work and they're killing it. Oh, he's mad. Okay. Always nice to see. Oh, he is on PC. I was gonna say he's typing on the PlayStation, but that's not the case. So normally I play games where it's not like game time decision making, where it's actually a lot of like coordination and hand-eye stuff going on. This game is a lot more of that. Oh, if you can just dunk it, you'll have a goal. And I overshot. So hooray. That's right, teammate. Take it back towards our goal. And, game time decisions and requiring coordination and kind of getting the right angles and stuff can be pretty difficult when you're trying to talk and be entertaining at the same time. So we're just gonna do our best. And that was blind luck, by the way. I was trying to bounce it into the corner and rebound it to center the ball. So the fact that went in is just blind luck. Don't get a swell head about it. Oh no, we lost. I mean, it's 4-0 and we're a minute 40 in. So yeah, I think probably I rammed into my teammate. He probably had a better line than I did, and I screwed him up, would be my guess. And yeah, I tend to play a really defensive game in Rocket League. I tend to stay back a lot and just wait on the angle. But, when the whole team is up front and the ball is in the enemy court, it's so much better to try and just center the ball rather than try to constantly take shots. Just completely miss. I don't know what I'm doing. Also worth noting, this is like my second game of the day. I did a fair bit of test recording previously, but I'm definitely not warmed up. I'm also not doing very well on the leaderboard here. What are you going to do? I tend to play defensive. I tend to hold back when I see everyone going for the ball, because this game, if you've never played Rocket League, it's all about ball chasing. Like 90% of people that you're going to interact with are ball chasers, and what that means is that they're constantly trying to go wherever the ball is. And oh, I'm surprised you saved that. That's a good save. I wish I knew quick chat for good save. Most people ball chase, which means they just go wherever the ball is. I tend to hang back and try to cut it off. Like, well, probably didn't need me for this one, but You know, tend to hang back and then try to just center as much as possible for my teammates to make the goal. I get a lot of assists, I get a lot of saves and things like that. It's pretty rare that I actually score a goal, so it is what it is. So much lag, he says. I mean, maybe. We all three have the exact same score. That's very unusual as well. I really like Rocket League. Something very satisfying about flipping your car into a ball and things. I do wish the game was... I cannot believe that got as close as it did. And I can't believe my teammates were not there to dunk it and instead bounced it actually out of the goal. But whatever. And that's in. So good shot. I don't know how I got an assist, but okay. Oh, because I centered it, I guess. Sure. Rocket League, it's just viscerally satisfying to hit a ball with your car. If you have never played Rocket League, I think it's about $20 right now. In a previous series, I offhandedly mentioned that it's free. That's actually not true yet. It's supposed to go free this summer, but it's almost the end of August, so I'm not sure when that's going to happen, because I'm pretty sure summer technically ends at the end of August. So, yeah, it's supposed to be free. They have big banners that say, oh, Rocket League is free this summer, but it doesn't really look that way. So definitely check it out in the near future if you haven't already. I picked it up years ago and just never really did anything with it. I'm way out of position for that. See if we can... There we go. And then see if we can dunk it as well. And screw it up. Classic. Thankfully, they hit it in, so... Okay, I'll take it. In a situation like that where you have boost and it's rolling away, I should have just let it go, but you can't see in your peripheries if the enemy is coming to block it, so I just thought, give it a tap. But I definitely don't play enough to be really any good at this game. It's just an enjoyable experience. Gem, you've doomed us. Classic internet behavior. Don't take any kind of responsibility for failure and instead blame your teammates. I thought that would center it more than it did. And I do that sometimes, get mad at my teammates in this game. So here's this ball chasing that I'm talking about. Instead of trying to get in a position where you could actually do something, people just charge where it is at the moment. Which, you know, whatever. I don't know. I have no boost and it's starting to annoy me. We're definitely going to win 7-1. 8-1. That's a bummer. That, yeah, I feel bad for this team. And he left. I guess, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you get matched up and it's just people dunking on you. Man, that's probably the most points I've ever had in a game. Good God. So I just want to, you know, temper expectations. This is definitely not what the game will be like if we continue playing. This is definitely not my normal skill level. I'm a pretty bad player as far as things go. Weekly wins, not quite a level up, so we're not going to unlock anything cool, and we're going to back out because I don't want to try to force, you know, a rematch or whatever with people who clearly aren't having a good time. Oh, wow, it's only been 9 minutes. I guess we go for another game here. And I guarantee that this game will be much less impressive than the last game. It is what it is. Sometimes the matchmaking in these sort of things pit you against. You just end up with a few okay people on the same team and things go a bit crazy. In my experience, Rocket League almost exclusively, so we're coming in partway through a game as a bot here. And I don't know which, I was going to say, I don't know if it was in our end or their end. But we, oh, and it's 4v4. Okay, so I have it set up to play either 3v3 or 4v4, whichever is available. And 4v4 is, I believe they call it chaos mode, and that is 100% accurate. Having 4 people typically on a team chasing the ball at the same time leads to a lot of shenanigans. See if we can bounce this back into their end. And that's generally my role in this game, is just, okay, bro. Apparently that was a shot on goal. No one was there to dunk it, though, so that's a bit of a bummer. I generally hang back, try to center the ball as much as possible, keep it in their end, and just kind of rebound it anytime they shoot it over here, like they probably will do now. Nope, everybody's going to miss the ball. Okay. Here it comes. And we... Oh, excellent shot, teammate. That was a very good shot. I would not have shot it there. I generally don't shoot on the goal. I usually end up shooting for the corners in hopes that it will roll in front of the goal. Because I'm really bad at car control. And this game, you really have to manage like your boost and your speed and your angle to get things in a good position. And I'm really bad at it. I just enjoy hitting the ball. It's a really good... Oh, he got it blocked. To say it's a really good shot, it was gonna look like it had a clear path to the goal there. There is a... We should take this if we can. And, you know, if you're playing in the backfield, it's generally bad to come out a goal for something like that. Because if they had hit it back, it would have... Okay, teammate. Because if they had hit it back, they would have had a clear shot at goal with no one defending. But when you see people struggling and there's open space, you should try to clear it, is my experience. So like here, it would be better for us to push up and try to clear it rather than hang back and wait for a shot. If you wait for a shot, there's a chance they'll put it in the upper corner of a goal, which is, oh, I really thought you had that, teammate, so I started reversing. If they put it in the upper corner of the goal, you're almost never... Oh, centered it for the enemy. You're almost never going to be able to hit it. I'm not good at air control. You can fly in this game, but it's pretty difficult. You can see they're trying it out there in the field. We'll try it here if we... Yeah, so like you can fly, but controlling left and right is virtually impossible. I don't know how the professionals do it. If you really want to be impressed, I encourage you to go to Twitch right now and look up Rocket League. I guarantee someone is playing this game right now, and I guarantee that you will be absolutely floored by their ability to control and flip in the air. I don't understand how they do it. So we did get the kickoff in a favorable position. No one is really there to follow it up, it looks like, which is unfortunate. It's often the problem with kickoff. Oh, nice hit, teammate. And nice bounce back from the enemy as well. Clear that if we're able, and it looks like a shot on goal. No, not quite. And we're not going to get this, but... Well, we did get it. I can't believe that. Usually someone comes flying in at the last second to deflect my shot. So we assisted ourselves in getting a goal there. You can see he was just a little bit shy of being able to clip that. That is a mistake I make all the time, getting my height just right. It's so difficult to... I don't know. I just don't have a brain for it. Okay, teammate. That's an example of our teammate pushing up from a defensive position when he should have stayed back as goalie, and he chose to ram me in the ass instead. Got to clear. Oh, no. Yeah. As soon as I saw it bounce in the air, I knew I wasn't going to be able to clear it. What are you going to do? Yeah. And there I am looking like a fool. Oh well, we are still winning, albeit barely. So generally, if you're in the corner positions, you go for the kickoff, but if you're in the rear of the goal, you should stay behind. I don't know why no one does that. I often have teammates who start in the goal and then leave for the kickoff, even though they're never going to get close enough in time to touch the ball. So I don't know what they're going for most of the time. See if we can... We're out of boost, and I screwed up the bump. Pretty clear shot on goal, and it's going to roll in. Good job, teammate. I am surprised we're winning. I almost always, when I play this game, you end up in a lobby where the other people on your enemy team are all teamed up in a party, and they just dominate because there are 3 people who play Rocket League on the regular. So like here, we're not going to make it to the kickoff, so why would you go for the kickoff? You would just back up and wait in a defensive position to clear the ball. Oh my god! Good shot. I'm surprised I didn't even see him there. I thought I had cleared it. Yeah, I didn't even see him. I must not have been paying attention. That's a bummer. So here we're the closest person to goal, so we would stay behind. Man, that sucks. They shouldn't have had that goal. But again, if some of my teammates, instead of going all for the kickoff, had stayed behind, they would have had a chance. And we're the only one here to defend now, because all 3 of them pushed up into our enemy's side of the court. So, which generally I won't push up that far unless I do see we have a teammate behind us. We should be able to clear that. We do have a teammate behind us. I should have followed up. Who was staying in the goal, so. Ah, dang it. The side flips are tricky as well. And getting constantly bumped by everyone is a huge point of frustration for me. Dude, what are you doing? And see, just with the constant bump, this is why I generally don't play the 4v4. I do have it set because sometimes matchmaking when I play in the middle of the night is pretty limited, so you have to open up to other playlists if you want to get into a match. So I don't play the 4v4. It tends to be a lot of collisions like that where people just aren't paying attention, and when you have ball cam on, it's really hard to see where your teammates are, so it happens a lot. That is a very good goal. You can see he flew in to make the hit, which we'll get a replay of here in a second. I don't know how people fly. It just seems impossible to me. Every time I try it, I screw it up and then look like an idiot on the ball cam. So they did manage to tie it up, unfortunately, right at the last second. So we're going to go into overtime unless we can score in the next, 10 seconds. Okay, dude. Just bounce off of me, why don't you? Oh, so close. Both us and our teammate went for it, and we bounced off of each other, which... what are you going to do? Happens kind of a lot. And, yeah, if you go in... yeah, I had no boost, so I couldn't fly in, unfortunately. If we'd been able to hit that, we could have kept it on the ground instead of popping back up like that. That's a bad spot for this. Just going to go for it and hope? No. Because I can't fly very well, so me being in the goal is actually generally not in my best interest. If I stay in the goal, a lot of times you need to make that, like I said, if they put it in a corner, you have to fly up, which is something I'm terrible at. Let's keep that from crossing in front of our goal, please. And we should have gone up on the wall for it, but I'm not very good at that either. In fact, I have no idea what I've said for the last, 20 minutes, so forgive me if the commentary was bad. I feel like a lot of it was just me saying I'm not very good at insert thing. So we completely missed, and... Good clear. I'm surprised they weren't there to dunk it in. Okay, teammates. I'm just trying to stay back for moments like this so that we can, if you're... well, that's a bummer. We lost. If everyone's chasing the ball, then there's no one there to catch shots like this. You'll see all of our teammates were up front chasing the ball. And then, of course, we had one guy loop back to the goal, and he passed the ball. So we lose. Yeah. So I really like Rocket League. In summation, I really like Rocket League. I don't think I'm good at it. I think that if I play a lot of this on the channel, I'm going to embarrass myself because I lack the skill to do most anything correctly. We unlocked a derby cap. We got an achievement far, far away, and we got the veteran title, and some dartboard wheels. So the one thing I will complain about with Rocket League, it's the end of the first episode, we might as well get some complaints in, is the monetization scheme. So you can see my vehicle is customizable. There are a lot of options available for customizing your cars. You may have noticed the other players had a lot of stuff. We can kind of, customize. You get some basic stuff, car bodies and stuff. But as you play, you unlock other things. The problem is, 99% of items are locked behind a paywall. So if we look at the Rocket Pass, you'll see we get free items every 3 or 4 levels or whatever, but it's not generally very interesting stuff. The wheels that we just got are probably the most interesting thing I've found so far. And in order to get most things, you have to pay. And in order to buy it, it costs $10. And it really doesn't... I don't hate that it's $10. I don't hate the pass idea. But what additionally bothers me is that you unlock blueprints, which have to be crafted using real money currency. So let's say, for instance, I want this flame blueprint, and we can see here it gives this flame afterburner. In order to get this, I have to pay $4. And for a cosmetic that is literally just afterburner, that is a ridiculous price. So if you figure, if I want to customize my car completely, these have varying costs. These wheels cost $7. It's just obscene to me. There's no way to earn this currency other than you earn, I think for free to play, you'll earn 200 if you get all the way up to the top of the Rocket Pass. In fact, no, you get none of it. So in order to get any of those customization options, you have to buy the pass or you have to buy the currency directly. So there is zero way to earn things for free in this game. The only things you get for free are at the bottom of the screen here. Every so often, you will get, and it's mostly titles. It's very rarely anything that's actually good. So I really hate the monetization scheme. Spending $7, $10, $12 for some of this stuff is obscene. And if we go here, you'll see the Hellfire. Basically, if we score a goal, it will create this Hellfire person, whatever, coming out of the goal. We may have seen that. Did we see that in our playthrough? But in order to get this, the only way to get this is to spend $22 for a goal thing that only happens when you score a goal. It's just obscene to me that they have monetized in this way. It's so ridiculous. They're so expensive. I really hate things like that. So everything you see on my car is free to play, which I like the way my car looks. I have the unicorn horn. That's something. But I can't help. And it's really shoved in your face. Like, because the Rocket Pass is always there telling you, oh, if you spent money, you could get this. The blueprints you unlock as a free-to-play player, you still get these blueprints, even though you literally can't do anything with them unless you spend money. So it's constantly in your face like, hey, you got this great thing. Why don't you spend $4 to get these tires? And it's just so in your face. I can't stand it, especially for a game that's going free-to-play. Honestly, 90% of this stuff should be dropped down to like $1 each. The fact that goal explosion's $22 is actively a terrible. It's so, I feel as a player, I feel almost disrespected that you want me to spend $22. I bought this game for $19. You want me to spend $22 on a goal explosion. It's just obscene, and I think it's disgusting, and it's a sign of where the gaming industry is at the moment. Plus, they took this game down off of Steam. You can't get it on Steam anymore. It went to Epic, I believe. And it's just all money stuff. It's all connected to money. So really hate it. But I enjoy the gameplay a lot. I'm excited. I don't know if they're going to make a second Rocket League or what their deal is now that this is going free to play. But it's a really good game. I think the core mechanics of the game are really good. And I would encourage you to check it out if you haven't already. I've probably been rambling for like 10 minutes. So thanks for watching. These episodes are going to be shorter. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. I might just cancel this before it even gets off the ground. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll be back with something in the near future, and I'll see you next time.